Hello everyone, welcome to Umbrella Thoughts, where we talk about all things you feel like you cannot say out in the rain. I'm your host Brizen, and today will be another submission video. I'm so very grateful for all of your hard work. Your videos have been very insightful and helpful. Now I have a question for you. Do you have any advice on how to stop comparing ourselves to others? Thank you again. Thank you for the sweet message. I'm glad it's insightful and helpful. Though at times it can be all over the place, but I do want to mention this before I start this video, by the way. If you feel like my submission video last time, my last submission video was a little all over the place, that's because for my submission videos, I don't really read off of a script for them. Usually, like the very first video on this channel, I had a script, kind of. I kind of just made like little bullet points of like what to say so I can organize my thoughts better. So I'm not like constantly going all over the place, right? And it's more easy to follow and it's more organized for that specific kind of video. But for submission videos, I tend to just say whatever's on my mind because I think that's more genuine, especially when it's responding to people's questions. I don't want to second guess myself, and I want you guys to know my honest thoughts in regards to your questions. But I will try to be more organized with it so it's not like all over the place so I can actually get what I'm saying through. But I do enjoy doing these submission videos. Thank you for understanding. I'm learning as I go. I feel like comparing yourself is a very easy thing to do, and I think it's something we end up doing our whole lives without noticing. I mean, I still struggle with this. I wonder if I'm like doing a good job with certain videos, or if I'm doing a good job being open-minded, considerate enough, and showing enough empathy and sympathy, things like that. Something that helped me was asking myself why I felt like I needed to compare myself to other people. Like I had to ask myself if I was insecure about something, or if I felt like doing it just to shame myself, or I was doing it to try to set these unrealistic expectations on myself. And breaking it down, I think, helped me. Comparing yourself doesn't always have to be a bad thing. I feel like you can compare yourself to your past self and see how much you've improved in life and be able to be proud of the progress you've made to yourself. But definitely, I feel like, who knows, maybe you feel like you're not doing enough for the people around you, or you're not sure if you're doing something right, or you feel like other people offer more than you do. But you alone bring something that the people you love enjoy. Like there's a reason why you have friends and people who love you. There's a reason why they choose to stay with you. And it's important for you to like try to think about what is it that they like about you, and understand why they like those parts about you. Of course, like no one is able to love themselves fast, and it takes time trying to figure out why people love us, right? And it takes time. Comparing ourselves can get harsh, but I don't think there's a need for us to get so hard on ourselves for no reason, especially if we're trying to figure things out for ourselves. Comparing yourself can easily have you end up setting these unrealistic expectations of yourself, and you start to crumble and fall with every mistake you make, and you start going back to comparing yourself to other people, being like, oh, I wish I could have done this, or this person is able to do this better. But you're at your own pace, and people love you because you're at that pace that you are. Like there's a reason why they haven't left you. There's a reason why you have friends that really love you and care about who you are. Because like, sure, you may compare yourself and think, I don't understand how they're friends with me, or I don't understand how I'm doing these things wrong. But you're figuring things out, and that's okay. I mean, for example, I'm figuring things out too. I mean, like, I'm not perfect at doing these videos, but I'm slowly learning as I do more of them. And I'm trying to stay consistent with it. And like, I sort of compare myself all the time when it comes to these videos. For those who don't know, I took this channel as an inspiration from the Weekly Slap channel. If you guys do not know what the channel The Weekly Slap is, it is another channel by Jay Shalat. If you don't know who Jay Shalat is, also he is a streamer. and currently has another YouTube channel where he does videos like these, where he has his viewers submit questions or topics, and he talks about them and gives his insight from what he's learned over the years and what he knows. And I thought that was such a cool idea. And then, like, he does this while playing games, and I don't know how he does them, because for those who don't know, I'm not able to like talk while playing. I can't like do that, like, especially when it comes to serious topics. I am not able to like talk while playing a game. So like some of the clips you see, I am actually talking while I'm playing, but most of the time I have to like add in my actual like insight as separate audio, because like I don't want to like I don't want to sound distracted. I want to be like genuine, and I think I'll keep doing that. Don't worry. Like I have a lot of respect that he's able to do that while playing games though. But like I compare myself like that. But I don't want it to get too unhealthy to the point where like I'm berating myself. Like I want to be able to understand that he does things like he's able to do certain things on that channel because he's learned from his mistakes. He knows what the boundaries are. He knows how to format those videos, and he knows what to say, what to do, and how to say the things he wants to say. And I'm still figuring that out myself. I mean, even right now, like I feel like I'm not doing a good job because I'm trying to like talk from what I personally have learned and what I'm currently learning. And sometimes I feel like that's not enough, and I'm not like giving meaningful insight, especially if what I say might not be helpful. That's my biggest worry, and I don't want to turn people off just because of that. And I worry about that all the time, and I compare myself all the time. If I'm like doing a good job, I compare myself like that, and I think we end up comparing ourselves both in negative and positive ways to keep ourselves in check. But I feel like it's important to be able to understand that you don't have to be so hard on yourself when you're comparing yourself. Maybe some of us don't even compare ourselves, and that's good, because that just means we are content with who we are. Dude, that's amazing. And I don't know if comparing ourselves is okay to do for our whole lives, or maybe some of us do it unintentionally our whole lives. But I think for some people, it helps us to learn from our past mistakes and remember that we need to be better than who we were yesterday. And it's not good to get out of hand with it and be really hard on ourselves for not being like someone we think we should be, or these expectations we have for ourselves, or we just think and assume that the people we love would rather have someone else, but that's not true. And I think it's important to keep in mind that we are doing our best. We need to go at our own pace. Yeah, but those are my thoughts on that question, and I hope you were able to get something. Thank you for your submission. This was nice to talk about, because I think I was able to learn something from it too, which is pretty cool. Really nice for a video, just like the last video. Dude, I should have like cried on videos or stream like a long time ago, dude. If I knew it'd give me so many views. Who knew? Am I right? Maybe I should cry more often. Jokes aside, thank you guys for the support on the videos. I hope you guys are able to learn, anything from the things I say, or even, learn with me as I go on this journey of, answering questions and going through self-growth. And I think, for me, I think I chose to record myself on this self-growth because I kind of want to look back and see like maybe my past views on certain things, and see if like they've changed at all, or maybe I'll like make future videos like going back into my older videos, saying or talk about if my views have changed. I think that'll be cool. But anyways, I'm just rambling now. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and please take care. Bye bye.